Selena Gomez walked into her wedding like it was a victory lap, but the real story didn't end at the altar. It started in Justin and Hailey Bieber's silence. While Selena sealed her future, Justin looked stuck in his past, spiraling like a man losing control of the one thing he still had left, his image. And Hailey, she wasn't by his side. No supportive post, no denial, no defense, just distance. Selena moved on, Justin moved reckless, and Hailey moved quiet. Now the world isn't asking if their marriage is cracking, they're asking when it finally snaps. Ever since Selena's wedding, Justin hasn't been moving like a married man. He's been moving like someone testing the limits. The club video of him leaning in close to another girl didn't just spark whispers, it confirmed suspicions fans already had, and the internet didn't hold back. One user wrote, "What reason does a man need to be going to the bar/club if he's in his 30s, married, and has a kid? But we're supposed to believe he's a good husband? That isn't just shade, that's public doubt." People aren't questioning his choices, they're questioning his character. Another comment hit even harder. Why does he look so happy with any other woman but Hailey? And honestly, that's the part I can't ignore. I don't need proof of intent. When a man looks happier with strangers than with his wife, the marriage already looks compromised. Whether he calls it harmless fun or friendly interaction doesn't matter now. Perception has taken over. Selena walked down the aisle with certainty. Justin walked into a room full of temptation. And if this is how he behaves after her closure, no one's buying that his marriage is still untouched. When Selena walked down the aisle, Justin didn't handle it quietly. Instead of processing it privately, he spiraled publicly. Cryptic Instagram posts, emotional quotes about pain, back-to-back distractions that made it clear he wasn't as healed as he pretended. But out of everything he posted, one thing stood out more than his chaos. Hailey wasn't there to catch him. No comforting repost, no subtle show of unity. Not even a "we're good." While his marriage stood silent, strangers on the internet were reacting with more honesty than his own wife. One fan wrote, "Damn Justin, I had faith in him to handle this as an adult. Decency is gone with this now." I don't see that as hate. I see it as disappointment. People expected him to rise with maturity. Instead, he sank alone, and Hailey didn't step in to lift him. She didn't even look in his direction. I've watched couples fake strength for the cameras before, but this was different. This wasn't restraint. This was abandonment. While Justin cracked, the woman who vowed to stand beside him vanished into silence. And that silence said, "This is your mess. Handle it alone." Justin and Hailey still appear together online sometimes, in posed photos, PR events, brand partnerships, but the chemistry is gone. Their smiles look rehearsed, their bodies stiff, like two people performing love rather than living it. And whenever the internet starts questioning their distance, suddenly a perfectly timed happy family post drops. Poolside kisses, sunset strollers, baby in hand, all glossy, all conveniently placed. But nobody's fooled anymore. One user commented, "Imagine having to get a photographer or friend to take these photos, and then pose for these photos. How staged. That's not mockery. That's exhaustion." Another said, "We all know they don't post like this normally. They're so performative this upcoming weekend, and honestly, they're right. I've seen marketing campaigns with more authenticity. I don't see love in those posts. I see maintenance, a carefully curated illusion meant to silence questions rather than answer them. Real intimacy doesn't need angles, captions, and lighting. It doesn't wait for rumors to surface before showing affection." Selena's wedding didn't just rattle Justin emotionally, it exposed how fragile his current love story looks when the cameras stop rolling. While Justin was busy unraveling online, Hailey was nowhere near the chaos. She was in Paris, treating Fashion Week like a victory parade, no supportive captions, no comforting hand on his shoulder. Just strutting through events wearing sheer tops, lingerie-style dresses, and low-rise skirts as if the only thing demanding attention was her waistline. Justin was posting prayers. Hailey was posting side angles. She didn't share his breakdown, but she shared her outfit credits. She didn't repost his reflective quotes, she reposted runway lighting. I've seen influencers show more loyalty to sponsored juice cleanses than she's shown to her husband lately. One fan even joked, she's tailoring her outfits more than her marriage. And honestly, it didn't feel like hiding. It felt like marketing. I don't see heartbreak in those photos. I see strategy. While Justin drowned in self-reflection lyrics, Hailey toasted in VIP lounges. While he begged for reassurance between captions, she was confirming guest lists and outfit changes. That's not support. That's separation with optics. And if this is how she behaves while her husband is spiraling, it's clear she's not fighting for the relationship. She's rebranding without him. Paris wasn't a distraction. It was a declaration. Fix yourself. I'll be in the front row. Justin isn't just drifting from Hailey. He's drifting from himself. Every move he's made since Selena's wedding looks less like confidence and more like panic disguised as performance. One day he's posting spiritual quotes about healing. The next, he's in the club pretending nothing's wrong. Then comes another emotional song snippet, another late-night caption. It's not rhythm, it's restlessness. He's not leading the narrative, he's reacting to it. Meanwhile, the women attached to his past and present aren't even breaking a sweat. Selena chose peace and never looked back. Hailey chose silence and kept walking forward. And Justin? He's the only one still announcing his feelings to the world, desperate for someone to read between the lines. I've seen pop stars reinvent themselves, but this doesn't look like reinvention. It looks like confusion. His marriage isn't his only battle right now. His public image is slipping. Fans who once defended him are now posting disappointment instead of devotion. He's not losing a wife. He's losing control. Control of perception, control of tone, control of the version of himself he's still trying to convince people exists. And worst of all, the more he tries to prove he's fine, the more obvious it becomes that he isn't. I don't see a man falling out of love. I see a man falling out of composure. Selena walked into her future with quiet certainty. Hailey walked into Paris with intentional distance. Justin walked into speculation, emotionally exposed and visibly unprepared. If this is how he acts while still married, imagine the storm when silence finally breaks. Selena didn't just walk away from her past, she held up a mirror to it. The moment she said, "I do," people stopped viewing Justin and Hailey as a love story and started seeing them as a carefully maintained arrangement. What once passed as romance now reads like routine. Their photos look like brand campaigns, their appearances feel choreographed, their timing is too precise to be natural. It's not hatred between them, it's distance dressed as composure. Selena's closure made their marriage look like it was built on reasons rather than feelings. He married to escape heartbreak. She married to secure stability, and together, they built something that functioned, until Selena's happiness made everyone wonder if theirs ever truly did. I've seen business partners show more ease standing next to each other. Now, when they pose, fans don't say they're in love, they say they're holding it together. And the internet isn't debating if a divorce is coming. They're predicting how soon. Some joke it'll be posted in a notes app with the classic line, "We still have love for each other." Others imagine a joint black and white photo with the caption, "In respect of our privacy." It's not even speculation anymore. It's expectation. I don't see people waiting for answers. I see them waiting for confirmation. This doesn't feel like a marriage waiting to heal. It feels like a chapter waiting to be formally concluded. Selena married for peace. Justin married for distraction. Hailey married for positioning. One woman is free, two are still performing. The vows may still exist on paper, but the passion left long ago. Selena walked away and found peace. Hailey walked ahead and found distance. Justin stood still and called it coping. What used to be a love triangle has become something quieter. A story of one woman healed, one woman detached, and one man caught between what was and what's slipping away. Their marriage doesn't look broken, it looks expired, not shattered, just silently past its moment. And now, the world isn't watching for affection, they're watching for acknowledgement. Because at this point, it isn't about whether Justin and Hailey are over, it's about who will be brave enough to say it first.